Plaintiff Jennifer Phillips says she sold her car to the defendant because she considered her to be a good friend. However, Jennifer claims she was forced to repossess the vehicle because the defendant stopped making payments, and she's suing her today for damages she caused to the vehicle. Defendant Katoya Logan says she met Jennifer at the strip club where Jennifer worked as a stripper, and they were good friends. However, she believes Jennifer is suing her today because she has a gambling problem and needs to pay off her debts. Katoya is countersuing because she claims Jennifer not only illegally repossessed her vehicle, but also assaulted her.
Start with you.
Okay. I knew Katoya Logan for 2 years. We were mutual friends, and up until now, I did consider her a good friend. So the reason that we're here today is because I was helping out a good friend, and in turn, I got taken advantage of and I got assaulted. In September of 2008, we entered a written agreement that she was going to buy my car.
You have that agreement today?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. After we got into this written agreement, I later learned that a former family member gave her a large amount of money to purchase a car, and she ended up squandering it away, and that's why she quickly needed to purchase my car to show that she had one.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like she wants to give some background before we get to the specifics. What do you want to tell me?
First of all, Your Honor, I'd like to say I met Jennifer through mutual friends a couple years ago at a strip club that she worked at.
That's not true.
I always thought Jennifer made good money. She had a lot of regulars coming in the club, and
that's not true.
Later finding out that Jennifer has a gambling problem.
No,
I
you didn't get any regulars?
No pull for me.
No what?
No
pole.
Yeah, I don't dance on a pole.
So you weren't stripping?
No.
Oh, you were just sitting there watching the strippers?
Yeah. No, we used to hang out there. We used to hang out at the strip club that she worked at. We'd have drinks after she'd get through dancing.
That's what men do. They hang out at the strip club?
Wasn't there for the ladies.
So you don't look up?
No, I do.
Well, don't try to act like you're not there to see the women. You're looking at them. Women kill me with that. Oh, I just go to party. I just go to meet the men. And hi, how you doing? Hold on, sir. Woo!
There we go.
Okay, like we were saying. Go ahead.
Later, I found out through a mutual friend that Jennifer has a gambling problem. And
that's not true either.
The reason I'm saying this is because I feel like this is the reason she's suing me.
Because she needs gambling money?
She needs to pay off gambling debts.
Okay, let me get back to her for the specifics.
Like I said, with knowing
she said she was watching you in the strip club and you made some moves and you all became friends.
No, we used to party. We used to go to clubs, but not strip clubs. We used to party and go to clubs and stuff like that. Okay. And just like normal friends would do. Right. And so, like I said, in September of 2008, she came to me begging me to buy my car.
I didn't
which
beg.
I agreed.
She offered.
Okay. I agreed. And
the amount was?
The amount was $6,000.
$6,000.
Mm-hmm. The written agreement also states that while she has possession of my car, that she will pay for any damages, and also that there is no refunds. She had my car for 8 months, and it came out to a total of $770.
That's not
which
true.
I have receipts
for. A check stub here for $500 in 1 month.
Okay.
Just
you have
a
check stub for how much?
For $770.
You have that?
Yes, I do.
All right. This is the amount you allege she paid toward the cost?
Towards the car.
All right.
And there are 2 copies there. I have the yellow and the white.
And you say you have something?
Yeah.
Showing you paid how much?
$1,900.
Okay.
She did give me $500. And
no. This is more than $500. She said you signed off on what appears to be about $1,400. Hand it to her
that is
and
not my
ask if that's your signature.
Say your signature.
She added all this in.
Okay,
you can clearly state, or you can clearly see I wrote the 120 September, 150 November, and then the rest is in her writing.
That's not my handwriting.
I signed for these 2 amounts that I wrote in my handwriting.
Let's see if the writing is different. Let's see if the writing is different. There was another November as well.
But do you see how the writing is different?
That's not my handwriting. If I could clearly write numbers, that's not my handwriting. You signed that and you gave it to me.
Have her write November.
Okay, on this piece of paper, write NOV. Thank you.
Ma'am, this is your writing, the 2nd November. It's exactly what you put. Your V here is exactly the type. I know you say it's not. I'm looking right at it. Her V is rounded underneath. Yours is straight underneath. I know what I'm saying, ma'am. Go ahead. You say how much has been paid thus far?
$770.
All right.
The last payment was $500 in January. And then after 3 months of being not paid, I made the decision that I was going to repossess the car in my best interest.
There's no time period for which she was to have completed payment, and this is less than a year, and that's not a reasonable amount of time. How did you figure she was delinquent?
Well, 3 months of not paying me, I just assumed that it was
you didn't have monthly payments. There were no monthly payments, were there?
Yeah,
there was only an agreement
verbal.
that she would pay you $6,000. It doesn't even say when the $6,000 is due. And so I'm going to conclude it wasn't a legal repossession. What else made you repossess it? Perhaps something else.
No, just that she wasn't paying me. And the reason it's not specified is because I had good faith. Like I said, I considered her a really good friend. And when you help out a good friend, you expect
when you went
this
to repossess it, what happened? I see you're suing for car damages.
In December, she stated that she slid on ice and that she slammed into a tree. So when I repossessed the car, I went and got it estimated the body damage, which they specified that it was not, there's no way she could have slid into a tree.
Whatever it was, she had it and she damaged it.
So I have pictures of the damage.
And she wasn't finished paying for it. Ma'am?
On December 28th, I was taking my daughter to her grandmother's house, and I was coming down a slight hill, and it had just got through icing and snowing. And when I went to accelerate, I slid to the right, hit the curb, and there's a line of trees after the grass area, slid over the grass and hit the trees, and then came back and rested face to face with the trees. I had to replace the 2 tires on the driver's side and the rims.
So
but it's drivable.
Why don't you think you should pay for the damage you caused?
Because if I would have kept the car, if it would have stayed in my possession, I would have continued making payments to her to own the car. And then eventually, with it being mine, I would pay for those damages. But you didn't do
any of that. You damaged her car, period.
But she took it back
Whatever might have happened, none of that may have happened. That's you speculating because we don't know when you were going to pay for it. Now, let's get to your counterclaim, ma'am. $4,500 for car payments, lost wages, and an assault.
The car payments that I gave to her that I have the receipts for.
She illegally repossessed it.
Yes.
And I'm concluding that those car payments were $770.
Okay. And the lost wages, she took the car back. I was caring for a lady. I was doing in-home care for 3 years. The lady that I was taking care of passed away May 3rd.
How many days of work did you miss?
I missed a month before I got a new car.
The buses don't run where you live. You need to get on the bus after a few days. When you realize you don't have a car, you don't sit at home and say, well, I don't have a car and so-and-so gonna pay me because she took it from me, all illegally, but you have to what they call mitigate your damages. That means you have to do everything you can to reduce the damage that would be caused to you. How much do you make a day?
I made $9.50 an hour. So I worked 8 hours a day.
Let's see what that is.
Okay. $76.
The assault.
The day she came and took the car, I was expecting her to come over to get the car payment. So I met her outside and she got the car payment $100 from me and said that she needed to talk to me about the car. And since my employer just died, that she didn't think I was going to be able to make the payments to her for the car. She said she was taking the car back. I told her no because I had just given her $100 for the car. She said that she needed the car, she's leaving, and tried to snatch the keys from me. And I pushed her away. It is true. I pushed her away. She came back at me swinging. And we got into a little push battle. I dropped the keys. My neighbors came out, said they was going to call the police if we didn't stop. She snatched the keys off the floor and ran to the car. Her friend that was with her drove her car off, and she took the car.
Okay. You tell me your version of the assault.
We were outside. I told her that I was taking the car, that I haven't received a payment in 3 months.
Quiet, ma'am.
From me.
And so she lashed out at me. She grabbed my shirt. She started swinging at me.
Didn't say anything.
Well, of course, words were exchanged.
Well, no, it's not a course until you tell me, because it doesn't sound reasonable to me that you will walk up to her door and say, you haven't paid me in 3 months. I'm here to get my car. No, Doesn't sound reasonable.
Right.
Right.
There were word exchanges.
That's what I
some
need to know.
words.
What words were exchanged?
Basically, yeah, that I was going to take the car and that she hasn't paid me. Yeah, she was like, no, I need my car. I need this. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, I got to take my car. This is what is in better interest of me. And she just got really angry and lashed out at me.
What did she say when she was angry?
Basically, no, you can't take the car. She called me, vulgar language.
I can't tell who's telling the truth on this. So as a result, I can't deal with the assault. No one's receiving an award for the assault. The damages, do they amount to $5,000? Yeah, they do. $5,278. I'm going to grant you 2 weeks of lost wages, ma'am. And I'm going to attribute some of that to the fact that you had no expectation, idea, projection that would make you suspect that your car would be repossessed. So that's 14 days.
10 or 14? 2 weeks, it's 5 days.
You want to put on the road and get up here?
14. No, I'm just asking. $1,064.
$1,064. And the amount you paid, $770, I'll give you that back because I believe that's all you paid. And that totals how much?
$1,834.
$1,834. However, you caused $5,000 worth of damage. So
$3,166.
judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $3,166. Have a good day.
The stripping was a complete lie.
It wasn't a lie. She knows that it wasn't a lie. All of our mutual friends that we met through knows it wasn't a lie. She strips.
But what does that have to do with my case? Nothing.
You have a gambling problem. Your stripping money wasn't enough to pay your gambling problem.
Okay.
That's why you're suing me for the car.
Well, you don't have to badmouth anybody.
Well,